Studying maps is part of life in the city. You get to know the routes and other ways to get around. The real test is the bus, and the real challenge is creating a better bus network. Alan Rosen has a master's in urban planning and retired after 3 decades with NYC Transit and the city.
I always looked at it as a jigsaw puzzle of taking apart certain parts of routes and putting it and reassembling it.
He says, yes, the routes need to be redesigned. It's something they've tried in the past. He even worked on previous plans decades ago. This time, he wants transit officials to think differently about bus route redesigns.
The problem is their goal is wrong. They're obsessed with having buses travel faster when the goal should be to reduce passenger trip time. Those two sound like they're the same, but they're not.
He started a petition, sharing it on social media. It already has more than 2,000 signatures. People asking the MTA to not necessarily put a lot of focus on eliminating bus stops.
In Queens, they propose eliminating between 50 to 70% of the bus stops to have the buses travel faster, but what that's going to really do is slow down people's trips because they're going to have to walk longer to get to a bus stop.
In the fall, the MTA will begin the public meetings again, first in the Bronx, then to Queens and Brooklyn. In the next year, more intersections will get transit signal priority, which help move along buses. Enforcement will be increased. It's all a cooperative effort with the city, which promises to add more bus lanes.
Fixing our city buses is a key piece of having a more just and equitable city. Buses serve outer boroughs, communities like the Bronx.
Darlene Jackson's only option is the bus, which is the case for many people who don't have a subway or rail within walking distance. She speaks as a commuter and advocate for better buses as the MTA rolls out its upcoming meetings and timeline.
We need buses to show up for the riders who depend on them. And in order to do that, buses need to have the priority on our congested streets.